Like who's lost? Like who's lost? It's yo, steadily killing me, running my brain full of shame. I don't wanna lose it. Full of stage, trying to find my pain. See the sun coming out of that rain. Mind's ain't really not game. I'ma never slow down. I'ma never behave. Stuck inside this prison, inside this cage. It's taking over on me. Yeah, I'm a slave for you. Slave for you. Ripping harder, more less. Never stop, no rest. Till the stress is breath in my chest. Till it's diamonds wrapping my neck. Progress to a god from a god mess. Whole place, more tests. More blessed. Dug deep down, trying to find my best. Find a beast, had to kill a conquest. I'm next. I'm too on till I'm too off. Come down, make new thoughts. Like jumping off of that rooftop. Hold my devil, but I do enough to make moves based on my mood drops. Like who's lost? Like who's lost? It's yo, steadily killing me, running my brain full of shame. I don't wanna lose it. Full of stage, trying to find my pain. See the sun coming out of that rain. Mind's ain't really not game. I'ma never slow down. I'ma never behave. Stuck inside this prison, inside this cage. It's taking over on me. Yeah, I'm a slave for you. I'm headed to the bottom of the bottle. I've been drowning, I've been floating away. Every other dollar that I got in bed, I probably went and did away. I ain't f***ing okay, I ain't liking it, babe. I don't even wanna talk, I'm just smoking my haze. I've been stuck in my ways, I've been stuck in for days. I've been staring at the clock as the radio plays. I'm enslaved. Yeah. Rolling another, I'm stuck in my seat for the whole control of my speech. Yeah, I've been trying to get off this couch for a minute and a whole week. No kidding, I'm skinny, I cannot eat. Got a million that depend on me. Yeah, every friend in my family. From a girl, every fan I meet myself. I'm too on till I'm too off. Come down, make new thoughts. Like jumping off of that rooftop. Hold my devil, but I do enough to make moves based on my mood drops. Like who's lost? Like who's lost? It's yo, steadily killing me, running my brain full of shame. I don't wanna lose it. Full of stage, trying to find my pain. See the sun coming out of that rain. Mind's ain't really not game. I'ma never slow down. I'ma never behave. Stuck inside this prison, inside this cage. It's taking over on me. Yeah, I'm a slave for you. Ripping harder, more less. Never stop, no rest. Till the stress is breath in my chest. Till it's diamonds wrapping my neck. Progress to a god from a god mess. Hopeless, more tests. More blessed. Dug deep down trying to find my best. Find a beast, had to kill a conquest. I'm next. I'm too on till I'm too off. Come down, make new thoughts. Like jumping off of that rooftop. Hold my devil that I do not to make moves based on my mood drops. Like who's lost? Like who's lost? It's yours. Steadily killing me, running my brain full of shame. I don't wanna lose it. I'm full of stage, trying to find my pain. I see something coming out of that rain. My day really not game. I'ma never slow down. I'ma never behave. I'm stuck inside this prison, inside this cage. It's taking over. I'm a slave for you. I'm headed to the bottom of the bottle. I've been drowning, I've been floating away. Every other dollar that I got in bed, I probably went and it away. I ain't f***ing okay, I ain't liking it, babe. I don't even wanna talk, I'm just smoking my haze. I've been stuck in my ways, I've been stuck here for days. I've been staring at the clock as the radio plays. I'm enslaved. Yeah. Rolling another, I'm stuck in my seat for the whole control of my speech. Yeah, I've been trying to get off this couch for a minute and a whole week. No kidding, I'm skinny, I cannot eat. Got a million cause that depend on me. Yeah, every friend in my family. From a girl, every fan I meet myself. I'm too on till I'm too off. Come down, make new thoughts. Like jumping off of that rooftop. Hold my devil that I do not to make moves based on my mood drops. Like who's lost? Like who's lost? It's yours. Steadily killing me, running my brain full of shame. I don't wanna lose it. Full of stage, trying to find my pain. I see the sun coming out of that rain. My day really not game. I'ma never slow down. I'ma never behave. Stuck inside this prison, inside this cage. It's taking over. Yeah, I'm a slave for you.
Good afternoon, good evening, good morning to everybody out there. Jason here at Signature Esports, and a pleasure to have you live at a charge. So we'll count down to green here for the WBD Diecast Truck Series, here for SIM500. The Truck Series on Wednesday night, getting ready to lock in with the round of the playoffs for the drivers as we get ready to look beyond the racing circus. It's going to be a blast. We are at kind of one of my favorite tracks to watch sim racing on. I know I watch it every day, and I know I call races, but this literally is a great racetrack to be able to kind of just showcase what drivers can do and how they're going to be doing it. Tonight, we're going to run 120 laps here for the WBD Diecast Customs Truck Series. Make sure you check out what Wesley's got going on. He is absolutely killing it each and every week when it comes to what this basically, the way I can put it is that we all like our trucks, we all like our paint schemes. He keeps killing it because he is able to take your custom paint scheme and put it on a diecast of your choice. Maybe you've got a favorite truck paint scheme. He can do that. He knows how to do that. So get a hold of him. He's got all of the social medias out there. You can go to sim500.com, click on some links there as well, or you can find WBD Diecast Customs on Facebook and get a hold of them, take care of them. 4 sets of tires tonight, 100% fuel, no faster beer, 109 degrees on the track temperature, 82 on the air temperature, 25% humidity, clear sky, 17-mile-an-hour winds. It's going to be very, 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 very windy out there for this racetrack. So, it's going to be good. So Rockingham, the Rock, it's going to be good. It's going to be so good. We're going to be all about finding the pace and finding what we've got going on. This is race 2 of the championship round. They have 3 more races. Are going to be off next week, and we're going to take Thanksgiving week off, which is really cool, and we appreciate the time off for that. Outside of that, we're still gonna be racing next week. We have the Chop Shop Racing Series. We've got our series. I think we've got Amp Racing. They're going to be doing some stuff. We've just got a lot of racing still left, and it's going to be good. So for those who are celebrating Thanksgiving in the U.S. next week, well, happy early Thanksgiving to you. We do have a lot of things still happening here. When it comes to standings and whatnot, I do want to check the standings. I want to see if they updated correctly. Jorgensen Jr. got the win last week. He's gone 2 for 2 and is looking for that 3rd win of the season and 2nd of the playoffs. Stephen Miles does have the second standings in the point. Justin Fuller 3rd in the point standings. Let's see if the points will actually show up like it's supposed to. So give me a moment. Let me double check some things. I think it's going to show up correctly. So, let's see. Yeah, it's not showing up. So, let me bounce some things over. I'll update the points as we get ready for pre-race here. But it's a ton of fun. This whole series has been a blast to call, and I've been fortunate enough to be able to be a part of SIM500 this season, and I like it. Not a bad set of circumstances, that's for darn sure. So, outside of that, yeah, it's been good. I hope you guys' day went well today. My day went pretty decent today. It was a lot better than yesterday was. Yesterday was a rough day. Today was a better day. But yeah, not a bad situation to have. Looking through the points real quick, just trying to see what we've got going on here. And typing things in and, ensuring that I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing here. So I'm kind of one of those guys that whenever you check something out, you want to make sure that you're looking ahead and making sure that everything's good to go and all those things. And what I want to do is I want to double check on this. All right. I think things should be updated. Hold on. We'll check on it in a second. So, again, apologies about that. We do have a driver camp tonight, but let's talk about what we've got going on. Mark Jorgensen Jr. is going to be your pole sitter. Justin Fuller, your outside pole sitter. Brian Macklin, J.P. Phillips going to pick up road number 2. Stephen Harlow, David Schildhouse at road number 3. Bentley Glazer and E.J. O'Rourke at road number 4. Nelson Rivera, Tyler Dalton, road number 5. Stephen Miles is going to be out there with Troy Height, road number 6. Row 7 is going to be Brian Pinal, Chad Coleman. Row 8 is going to be Wesley Donaldson, Logan Kogar. Jeff Ryan, Nick Silver is going to be out there with Bobby Wetzel and Ty Bass. Joe Hudson, Joey Chatina is going to be out there in row 11. Row 12, Eric Arnold, Robert Fryery III, and Kevin Stone, Tommy Ryan, John Hickman Jr., Ron Hollyfield, all the way through row 14. Row 15 will be Rick Swavely, Glenn Campbell, Doug Sigmund, Randy Yoakum, Brian Workman, Mark Schrader, and the Gerald Livingston out there at the tail end of the field. We thank everybody for being out there. And again, of course, we want to make sure that we thank everybody watching on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. Thank you for Rickman Racing giving us some love. That is Rich Swavely. He is our driver cam tonight as the drivers get ready to rock and roll. We do appreciate everybody being out there. If you haven't done so, make sure you give us some chats. Make sure you give us some love, give us some support, and keep kicking butt and taking names. So we're going to do the thing. They're up. They're running. We're going. We're green flag racing. 23 bottom side. Real quick right there. Justin Fuller taking over the lead here. Talked to Fuller last week about the racing. Hello, Budgie. Hello, everybody. And Fuller likes this racetrack and likes seeing what he's got going on. My countdown to green is still playing. Sorry about that. Yeah, we're going. We're up and running. Fuller, Jorgensen Jr., and JP Phillips in tow. We'll see if JP is going to be able to get to the outside. He's going to try to utilize that outside lane. There he goes. Good run to the corner. Going to have a crossover to the inside. That's up the corner early on passing here as Jorgensen Jr. will be able to do the same thing. Play defense here as Justin Fuller had the good restart there. So Jorgensen Jr. pulls back to third. We'll see what Fuller's got going on here. Keep himself clean. 120 laps tonight for the drivers as we all go to work. JP setting up, quarter second, trying to close into the 5-1. There's a lot of drivers that like running this racetrack, and this racetrack's very bumpy. And it carries a lot of momentum when it comes to the corner off. The corner entry, if you don't hit the corner entry just right, you find yourself in a world of issues. So JP Phillips, again, still trying to set up the run to the 5-1 here, changing the lane, high in 3 and 4, low in 1 and 2. Little Toys for Tots on board. That's what our driver cams are all about. And we appreciate seeing those kinds of things out there. That's for darn sure. Taking through the field real quick. Chad Coleman's going to be up the spot. See Justin Fuller, JP Phillips, Schildhouse on the inside of Jorgensen Jr. He's trying to find himself some better luck here this week. 34. Working to the inside of the 5-1. 5-1's going to throttle back up. 34 runs a little bit higher. Corner exit's going to go to Fuller here. They'll be side by side in corner exit, and Schildhouse gets a little bit free. But Brian Macklin, fastest lap of the race, just ran at 24-27. And Macklin sees the 88 go to work. JP crossover, trying to get clear of Fuller. Phillips battles for the lead here. Right on the race line, drive off, bottom side. Phillips up to try to side draft, and we'll see if the 5-1 changes the lane up. JP trying to crest the corner again. Egg shape high side, 30. It's Jorgensen Jr. just ahead of him. Now JP Phillips having to go back at it again. It's going to get right back to the back bumper of the 5-1. 30 sends the corner, runs the 88 up tight. 88 corner exit. Going to try to do the same thing. Here comes Schildhouse back at it again. Top 5 all within a relative margin. Makes this an interesting take. 34 across the line, trying to win this this battle. 5-1, able to roll the very top side of the racetrack. And JP looking to try to make it happen here. So he gets out of the throttle, back in, up and high. 30 trying to clear Jorgensen Jr. Jorgensen Jr. back into the mix as they go. E.J. O'Rourke's up 2 spots. Bentley Glazer right behind him, right where he started. Stephen Harlow back a few spots. As the 6 try to go to work. Again, drivers in the blue are your playoff drivers or the chase drivers. Driver with the most cumulative points over the course of the final few races of the season are going to be the drivers that are looking for that championship. And we've got, again, a close battle for everybody. Fuller, JP Phillips, Brian Macklin trying to get one out of this one as well. JP able to crest into the corner. Jorgensen going back a couple of spots here. The 30 bounces it off the bottom side of the racetrack, trying to turn the middle part of that race line. 34 backing up the corner again, getting another run at the 5-1. JP might have to look at trying to develop the run on the corner exit as the 5-1 goes back to work. 34, good low line exit. It's going to be close at him. We'll see if he runs the top side here. He is going to have that run. Let's see if he gets there, and we'll try to get to the bottom side. He might actually just try to save here and find a run to the 5-1, find where the 5-1 might be missing. Brian Macklin does have a run on Jorgensen Jr. here. Will be clear as Jorgensen tries to work the bottom side. Very tough to pass on this racetrack in the course of this race. And we're going to start seeing that quite often. Stephen Harlow over the outside lane. Again, off 4 from the start of the race. Little wall tap there for him, but the 22 is in tow. Nelson Rivera. Good to see Nelson back out there. He is from New York. New York, Chad Coleman slides the 21, gets free on the bottom. Coleman running 11th. Able to clear the 21 now. Pinal has Nick Silver up on the outside lane. 5 spots gained for him. Tyler Dalton from South Carolina has that 19. 6 spots is where he is. 6 spots lost. Here's a good, again, this good battle that's happening right here. 15 of 120. Fuller to J.P. Phillips. Brian Macklin to the outside of the 34. Well, that relative start changing. Macklin trying to get there. It's going to be right there on the inside of the 34. 30's trying to work the outside. Oh, he turns the 34. And now they're 3 wide corner exit. Brian Macklin, almost takes out the 88 as well. Brian Macklin wanted that corner, got into the corner with the 34. The 34 now having to go back to work here. Macklin found his way there. Stephen Miles at 3. He's taking his time getting up there. He had a long run race truck. Macklin's fast, and he's got the line to get out there and do it, but contact, as incidental as it would be, hasn't ran up there with J.P. Phillips to see what over the first 15 laps what that race line might present itself. So that's interesting to see that happen this early in the racetrack. 91, Wesley Donaldson has the 21 up and now behind Nick Silver. Seeing Troy Height again work forward. Don Higman Jr. coming to pit road. He's having an issue with the 70 with that 73, but we'll see. Brian Macklin spot, try to travel forward. Justin Fuller able to hold on to the defensive race line. We'll see if Macklin gets there. And now 9/10 of a second as Jorgensen Jr. They save. Fuller still out front. Jorgensen bottom side of the racetrack trying to save some tire. There's J.P. Phillips back up again. Had a good thing going. Was working on trying to get to Fuller once again. Fuller, good defense on this racetrack. Brian Macklin, 0.8 of a second, trying to close out. 88 again, bottom side. 0.7 of a second. A second the gap back to the 88. Jorgensen not sliding the tires. The 20 doing a good job as well. David Schildhouse trying to best his finish from last week where just an early incident took him out of the race. 88 again, drawing dead alongside the 30. Right now they're closing in on Justin Fuller. Fuller again to the bottom side. Now second the gap, Brian Macklin. As the 88 carrying good momentum off the corner. Everybody working towards Justin Fuller right now. 22 of 120. Under 100 laps to go. All the great things. SIM500 give some shares and whatnot. Thank you very much to everybody out there. Thank you to everybody watching. Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. A good day. A good day. Not a bad day at all. 0.8 of a second. Brian Macklin being drawn back by the 88. Having to choose a different lane here. Thank you, Budgie, for the 500 biddies. I appreciate you. 88 to the 30, side by side. 88 will be able to throw it into the bottom of the corner here. 30 up into the wall. 88's going to drive away here, or try to drive away. 30 with that wall tap. trying to work to the bottom of the corner. Mr. Van Ness, thank you for the like, sir. Brian Macklin clear the 20, 34 hard on the brakes there. You see the big wiggle out of the truck. Here comes EJ O'Rourke up two. Stephen Miles has closed in the gap as well. Fuller able to extend while drivers duke it out back there. 88 enter the bottom of the racetrack. 30 try to enter in high again, try to develop that run. Everybody doing a good job. Right now, O'Rourke, J.P. Phillips. O'Rourke gets the outside. Brian Macklin in third. Toyotas go 1, 3, and 5. Jorgensen Jr., 9/10 of a second, still utilizing the bottom side of the racetrack. The 30 trying to take away that outside lane for the 20 here as the 41 teammates trying to work. 41 hard in the wall. Corner exit. The 20 will slide up. 41 will try to look here. The Shieldhouse going to keep that truck in fourth, and the 30 down on the bottom side. Again, blocking a lane for the 41 here. 41's going to be able to work the outside lane. 30 backs up the corner. And the 20, there's the 34 on the wall. The 20 trying to get around the 30 here. EJ O'Rourke with a chance now. Going to work that back forward. Here comes Stephen Miles. He's in tow. There's Bentley Glazer there as well. Tommy Ryan up 14. There's a driver that is going to be good every stinking race he goes into. Wesley Donaldson, phenomenal job tonight at 5 spots. He sits in that 10th spot, has the 38, try to track him down. But Tommy Ryan is a fast driver every single week. He's very consistent, especially for the long haul. So he'll do what he does and try to do what he does best. And as it goes, that's what we're seeing. Bigman out of the race. Brian Workman, tail of the field. He's got Gerald Livingston just ahead of him up 2. Doug Sigmund's off a spot, the 04 working. Schrader's going to be up 3. Hollyfield off 2. Jeff Ryan in that 3 truck is off 12 spots from the start of the race. Hollyfield looking to the inside on the 3, but not going to be able to track that down just yet. Joe Hudson off 7 from the start of the race. He started earlier. Now he's going to work his way forward. Randy Yoakum up 5. Glenn Campbell's going to be up 4. He's in 26th right now. It's Fuller and Jorgensen. Rourke trying to duke it out. 44 to the back bumper to the 32. There's Rick Swavely up 5 spots for our Toys for Tots driver camp tonight. Keep your eye on the prize. Here he goes. All right, massive understatement for all the dang old drivers. We appreciate it very much. Let's go on board. Tyler Dalton is behind the 46 here. There's Nelson Rivera in the 22 behind him. But a good look at the banking here. Solid banked track here at the Rock. Rockingham gives way to some pretty phenomenal racing, as it would be. Justin Fuller, 1.5 seconds the gap. EJ O'Rourke into the wall there. Jorgensen Jr. in tow. Jorgensen just trying to manage. David Schildhouse has finally gotten around. Brian Macklin, J.P. Phillips now in tow. O'Rourke here to try to take away a win from Justin Fuller. He's been able to march his way to second here. Brian Macklin, J.P. Phillips, Stephen Miles has gone to 7th. His lap time pretty comfortable where he is at right now. 25.78. Fuller 25.68. This time by runs the same lap time he did the lap prior. So that's kind of the marker for the drivers. Stephen Miles 25.84. Clean air doing wonders. E.J. O'Rourke 25.72. Jorgensen Jr. 25.74. Fieldhouse 25.83. Brian Macklin trying to run a 25.90. J.P. Phillips right there on the back bumper to the 30. It's a 30. Try to utilize that outside lane one more time. 25.99. I believe JP has had to back the corner up here to be able to make that truck turn better. Corner exit. You see the drivers who've been running the high side for the majority of the race. They start sliding around on corner exit. This is something we have seen with this racetrack and the rest of the racetracks that are out there. So insanity. Fuller about to come up on some lap traffic as drivers start looking for the pace. Oh, a little wall tap for Fuller. E.J. O'Rourke trying to close in. Going to be able to close in. Fuller got a little tight there. Brian Macklin coming to pit road. He's on the 40-lap mark of 120. So Justin Fuller doing what he can. E.J. O'Rourke lost a 6 spots gain. You're going to go a couple of laps down here, just getting on pit road. Brian Macklin might come on the positive side of just being a lap down, but we'll see because pit road speed limit is pretty stinking slow. Fuller puts him a lap down here. We'll see where he exits and how it's going to exit. So Brian Macklin being the first driver to take that cycle. Going to be leaving pit road now. So he'll be on the positive side of that and not quite 2 laps down. So a lap and a half. Maybe a lap and 3/4. Brian Macklin on the back straightaway. He's going to be able to have fresh tires. I mean, it's kind of huge to try to travel that. We'll see. J.P. Phillips inside the top 5. Schildhouse is going to be up 2. Jorgensen Jr. off 2 from the start of the race. E.J. O'Rourke has 6 spots gain. Jorgensen was your pole sitter, and that green flag that green flag was. The start of this race was all about Justin Fuller getting out front as fast as he could. Right now, a little bit of lap traffic. Is the 04 and the 3 trying to duke it out here? It's a track that's big enough that the leaders are going to see a lot of traffic. They're going to see a lot of it. 04 standing on the bottom side. Glenn Campbell coming to pit road. E.J. O'Rourke, 1.5. Trying to throttle off here. Jorgensen Jr. half second back from there. Glenn Campbell on pit road. Getting his cycle taken care of for the 44. Rich Slavely coming in as well. 5-1 into the wall again. On corner exit. So EJ an opportunity. So for Jorgensen. Schildhouse 1.6 back from there. Schildhouse has a 3.6 second gap to Justin Fuller. Fuller on corner exit, having to change the line back up to run to the bottom side. EJ doing himself some justice. Glenn Campbell serving the penalty there. Joey Gittina's coming to pit road. And Fuller will put him a lap down. 8 of the top 10 are all playoff drivers. Stephen Miles has gone to 6th. Tommy Ryan up 19th spots. He's a driver looking for the long haul here of the drivers inside the top 10 right now. That is a driver you keep your eyes on, right? Fall off on the racetrack. 1.4 seconds for your race leader. 25.73 his last lap. EJ O'Rourke 25.98. Does have Jorgensen Jr. towing in, 25.90. Fieldhouse at 25.90. JP Phillips, 25.98. 26 flat for Stephen Miles. And we see a little bit of lap traffic working. Tommy Ryan, 25.99. He's ran that lap time for quite a while. 48 of 120. As Fuller changes up and egg shapes the corner. EJ O'Rourke, 2 seconds the gap. Going to get around the 04 here. 04, middle part of the lane. Running higher here. Going to give way to the 41. Now, EJ O'Rourke losing ground. Jorgensen there as well, trying to follow suit. Corner exit for the 88. He tries to get forward and move forward. That's part of it, folks. You gotta be able to navigate the traffic. Fuller getting the race that he wanted out of this one. This is one of those ones we talked about last week about being able to star the track and circle it and highlight it whichever way possible. 25 on the outside, 25 on the inside. The race leader working at Hollyfield. Turn in underneath the 5-1 and be able to run right there with him. EJ O'Rourke again trying to track down 2.6. So is Jorgensen Jr. David Schildhouse, JP Phillips. It'll be your top 5 so far. Stephen Miles coming around 5.7. The gap from Phillips now 6 seconds from Phillips as Phillips tries to work forward. JP with some new tires ahead of him, the former Joey Gentina. Joey trying to track down Rich Slavely. Macklin came on 39. The short pitted his way. Maybe trying to do two pit stop style race here. Only a mile in the surface. Whoa, 04. So the 20 and the 14. Stigman having to work. There's the 30 here. There's JP Phillips there as well. 30 to the inside of the 34. This is where new tires would be able to have the drive in. But how long does that last with the fall off being as aggressive as it is? 3.5 the gap. EJ O'Rourke. We've got lap traffic on the bottom side. Got to get their lead lap back. 14 turns off the corner. There's the 96 there as well. So the 88. Working Gerald Livingston in the inside. 88's going to push tight there as he drops into the corner. 96 trying to salvage the tires there. Sigmund coming to pit road. Fuller on point. 32. Looking for one of those laps back. Waverly went 2 laps down. Hollyfield is a lap down. He's trying to get one of those back. That's the 41 there. 30 to the 41. And the teammate dynamic here as the 88 continues to try to throttle off. There's the 44 of Glenn Campbell. And Jorgensen can't catch a break to try to make a pass on that 41. He had it set up, and then the 30 was there. Fieldhouse closing back in to the back of the 88 again. JP Phillips, who had a shot at trying to take the lead, again got bumped by EJ O'Rourke. And so that angered the tires. And Stephen Miles doing the same thing. Stephen Miles, fastest of the drivers that are not coming around. Schildhouse actually just a touch faster than that. So let me take that back. Oh, take that back. They matched lap times. Schildhouse and Stephen Miles, 26:02 as they both cross the line. Fuller is the 96 on the inside. 96 able to turn underneath the corner. Going to get one of his laps back. There's a 17 of Kevin Stone. The 04's there as well. That's Doug Sigmund. Kevin Stone putting everybody in the mix here. Fuller 3.5. Fieldhouse working the outside lane. Trying to get a run on the 88. Both of these drivers trying to get to the back bumper of E.J. O'Rourke. As Schildhouse thins the outside, gets a big run on the 88. Jorgensen, Schildhouse side by side. Schildhouse trying to get there late in this run, faster than Fuller. Nick Silver to pit road as we start approaching the halfway mark. Justin Fuller, 3.6 the gap. Nick Silver on pit road. Ryan Macklin coming around, cycling forward with his newer tires. Again, 39 lap pressure tires. Everybody else is still on the original set of tires. Schrader's a lap down. That's the 38. There's Bobby Wetzel. This is a natural position for the 9 and the 5-1. 48's got to show a little patience here with the new tires. He's going to be able to try to drive to the inside and be there with the 9. Mark Schrader moving it out with Bobby Wetzel here. Bentley Glazer coming to pit road. Chad Coleman on pit road. So we're seeing drivers coming up from the halfway mark. Caution comes out. Bobby Wetzel coming in. I don't know what happened or how it happened. I think Bobby might have gotten the pit lane on time. He stays out. Oh, the 50 into the 88. The Jorgensen Jr. went to turn into the corner of the 50, exited very low there. '88 had the 25 on the outside, and the 88 trying to turn into the corner. It's in the 50, all the way on the bottom side of the racetrack. That's unfortunate for Jorgensen. Justin Fuller coming to pit road. Raiders going to be out there. Chad Coleman, Bentley Glazer, Rick Swavely. All drivers will be looking for a free pass, so caution comes out kind of untimely here. 88, your pole sitter, was involved in the caution. And Jorgensen will look to probably try to just get a few seconds fixed. We'll see if he's going to be able to do so. The 9, the 41, coming off pit road. Bobby Wetzel would have been the free pass car, but he was not. So Fuller's coming around. We got halfway through this race. We'll take a hydrate break, folks. Grab yourself some water. The race is about to get busy. What's up, Pop? Good to see you. Back at it. 69 of 120 being completed. 20 to the inside. Gonna look to try to throw it in. Gonna have to get to the outside of the 5-1 in 3 and 4 if he wants to have the run. J.P. Phillips had the same thing happen to him earlier. Donaldson up 11. How about Tommy Ryan? Up 20, trying to push his way forward. Ferguson Jr. had a good points night yesterday. The 20 bottom side, trying to take off some of that racetrack. We'll look to the inside on 1 and 2. 5-1 again on the defense here. We'll be door to door. They'll be sideways here. The 20 with a big run. Twenty again, trying to salvage some of the run, trying to salvage what he's got going on. Fuller, most laps led today. Right now, battling it out. Has led all 71 laps. 20 trying to take, 5-1 trying to take the run away from the 20 here. Going to put the dirty air on the back, on the nose of that truck. 20 on the outside, setting up the run. And a good defensive play here for the 20. As the battle for the lead is on. 5-1 on the outside, 20 on the bottom side. Corner exit's going to put the 5-1 again, utilizing the defensive maneuvers here. Good racetrack for it. Good defensive driving. How about Logan Kogar on the bottom side? 91 on the outside. Wesley Donaldson trying to have a good section of the playoffs here. It's a lot of racing left. Be 47 laps to go. Fuller able to hold on. Oh, caution back out. Kevin Stone, Joey Jattina. Kevin Stone, across the nose of Joey. Destroyed both trucks. Kevin Stone getting into the wall right there. And watch, just right there. And then Joey, nowhere to go. And that's a hard lick right there. Bam. All right, Fuller, Schildhouse, Phillips, Kogar, Wesley Donaldson, Tommy Ryan. Everybody's going to come to pit road once again. We'll see some drivers stay out. E.J. O'Rourke, again, lasted on 62. He's going to be your new race leader. Stephen Harlow is going to be up there as well. Brian Macklin coming up. 50 is going to be your lucky dog. Nick Silver. We got into the left rear quarter panel with Mark Jorgensen Jr. truck. There's only so much you can do with the truck when you get that much damage. Dang it. The big implications on the night here. Short track racing. Going up, showing out. It's not working. No, StreamerBot was being dumb there, Budgie. Sorry about that. I'll get it fixed. Give me a second. Didn't recognize you as a moderator, even though your badge is currently there. That's ridiculous. All right, you should be good now. It'll work now, Budgie. Sorry about that. Good boogly woogly. (41) the 6, the 30. Joe Hudson, Eric Arnold up there, Justin Fuller. Right behind these drivers. David Schildhouse there in the inside lane. Bogar's up there. JP Phillips is up there as well. Good. Oh, goodness. All right. 40, 30, 23, the 6. A little bit of clean air. If it helps the drivers. We're back to racing with 43 laps to go. As the pace truck is in, they're going their green, 41 to the 30. 23 of Joe Hudson given the outside lane. Oh, the 5-1 and the 34, the 23. 23 of Joe Hudson rocking a hard spot here. Fuller able to escape. Fieldhouse out front of all that. Joe Hudson has the 99 there. 23 didn't have the best restart there. Stephen Harlow, the outside, 20 to the 30. Fuller looking to try to make the aggressive move here down to the bottom side. There's the 20. Little lane, bottom side. 20 to the inside, looking 3 wide in the middle of the corner. Going to be able to be there. Shieldhouse trying to back the corner up. Be able to turn off on the inside. EJ O'Rourke, 20 free. He's good. He settles. 5-1, very bottom side. 30 to the back bumper of the 6. 20 up and out. 6 up into the wall a little bit there. 5-1. It's a little door right there. 20 ripping the outside lane. Fuller there on the inside. Egg-shaped corner. 20 looking to the inside. Drops in. 41 trying to deliver the defense. 5-1 trying to get there. Fieldhouse out of the corner. 4-1 into the wall. 5-1 into the wall. Shieldhouse to the lead. 20 to the bottom side. Middle second lane. Now Shieldhouse up and out of the corner. Fuller into the corner. Now seeing dirty air from the 20. EJ O'Rourke in third. Logan Kogar's moved up to 4th. Harlow still holding on with Brian Macklin. JP Phillips trying to clear some traffic here as well. Eric Arnold all came in on 62, trying to work. Shieldhouse into the bottom side of the racetrack. 5-1 turning, trying to turn the bottom of the corner. EJ O'Rourke, 4-1, sees the 80 coming in. 80 on new tires as well. Kogar has kept himself right there in the mix. On the 34, now sees the 30, a chance to make that pass. Going to run that middle second lane, the 30 to the 34, the way it works. Shieldhouse. He's Fuller. Fuller trying to slide the corner. 20 back on the outside. Drive off door to door. Fieldhouse back second lane. Bottles back up on the outside. Will have the lead again. Playing defense once again. 5-1. Bottom side. Bounce for the 20. 5-1. Able to turn the bottom. Just a touch better. We'll see the 5-1 throw it into the corner again. Caution back out. Eric Arnold. Into the wall. Holds on to it. And he's stopped up there. The caution will come out, so Shieldhouse to Fuller. Kogar, O'Rourke, JP Phillips, Brian Macklin. Good Lord. Third caution of the race. Tommy Ryan up 16. Robert Friery, the third, up 16. These drivers have been to pit road. Now we'll have 32 laps to go to go back to green flag racing. 20 of the 5-1 staying out. We'll see if anybody comes to pit road. E.J. O'Rourke will, no doubt turn in. He's going to turn in. We'll see the 34 turn in as well. 30 to the back bumper of the 34. We'll see some of the field try to make this happen. Leaders came in on 75. We'll see if Schildhouse uses the bottom side or the outside lane on the restart here. Bobby Wetzel, your lucky dog. He gets the free pass. He'll be back on the lead lap. Ron Hollyfield, Gerald Livingston still looking as well. Entertainment value up tonight. It's Rockingham. The 1 miler has been curious. Let's see. Let's go through the spiel, folks. If you haven't done so, reach up at that like button for me. Supports what we do. Thank you to WBD Diecast and SIM500 for having us on Wednesday nights. If you want to help support all we've got going on, we've got lots of things going on. Toys for Tots Cam, you can hit exclamation point for the kids. You can also hit exclamation point marathon. That will tell you what we're doing for me. Exclamation point F cancer and exclamation point donate. All things that we have going on right now. And we thank Rich Slavely for that dang old driver Cam. He's sitting 22 spots to the good. He came in on 75 with everybody else. So he's got a top 10 position right now. So we're looking to see how that's going to work for him. Hopefully he's going to be able to maximize the performance. He keeps kicking butt, keeps taking names, and keeps being the cool cat that it is. Mr. Rich Swavely. All right, Schildhouse is going to have the outside lane on the restart here. Robert Fryer the third is going to be the Ford on the outside. First Ford in the field. Nick Silver's the next Ford. Donaldson of the 91 ready to go. On the 20. 2 to the back bumper of the 20. 20 goes. Good restart for the 20. The 2 gave him such a good shove there. That was kind of crazy. 5-1. Right on the back bumper of the 20. The 5-1 looks at the outside. He's gonna try to work the outside lane. 20 on corner exit. You see the 5-1 crest the corner. 5-1. Oh, 5-1 gets into the bumper of the 20 there. 20 up on the outside again. Drive off again. Schildhouse out front. Justin Fuller in second. Kogar in third. Schildhouse trying to salvage and manage the corner. Be 29 laps to go. A lot of racing still left. Kogar in third. Fryery to third and fourth. Bass is going to be in fifth at 15. Troy Height up 6. How about Rich Swavely still in the 8th spot? As Stephen Miles just behind. Brian Macklin trying to carve through the field. Came in on 87, so 12-lap fresher tires. But they've been under caution a couple of times. Not quite clear enough just yet. We'll see how it'll work. J.P. Phillips was inside the top 10 for a hot moment there. Inside the top 5 for the majority of the race. Fuller and Schildhouse, bottom side of the racetrack. Fuller able to corner exit. He's got a good corner exit here. Able to stay right there on the back bumper of the 20. We'll see if he goes to the inside. He will. Schildhouse will work the outside lane. Fuller right in tow. Schildhouse able to manage 1 and 2. 5-1 working. 20 way up that racetrack. Try to have a sweeping corner. Drive off for the 20. It's going to be good. It's going to be able to try to manage again. The gap for Fuller. They're matching lap times. The 5-1 works way up the race line. It's going to try to have a run on the back straightaway. He's going to get there. Looks to the inside. Schildhouse will have to run deeper into the corner. Both drivers bounce it off the corner. Fuller up into the 20. Turns him. They save it. What a save. Kogar to the inside. Fryery the third. Boat drivers save it. And now they go back to it. Logan Kogar to the lead. Justin Fuller being a good, just being a sportsman there, lifts a little bit. So the 20 can save it. And now they go back at it. So Kogar, Schildhouse, Justin Fuller, Robert Fryery the third. Now the Hornets' nest is caught back up to him. Both drivers overworking the tires. Schildhouse got freed up there on corner exit. That was crazy. What a save. Great job by both drivers. Brian Macklin to 7th. He's working the outside lane. Has a 3-wide situation here. E.J. O'Rourke moving down on the bottom side. 2 on the outside lane. Kogar. Non-playoff driver. Schildhouse a playoff driver. Fuller's there as well. E.J. O'Rourke. 12-lap fresher tires, including the caution down on the bottom side. Throttles up. 5-1, 4-1, side by side. Brian Macklin backing up the corner to the 2. Robert Fryer to the third, up 18 spots. Macklin to the 4-1. '41 trying to back it. Has it backed. Has it good. It's been short track racing tonight, folks. These guys have been putting on a show. Looking to the bottom side, able to turn the corner. Side by side, 41 with a 20. 5-1, trying to keep it close. Both drivers pulling the inside lane. 41's trying to separate himself there. This is on board. Brian Macklin in the 30. 41 throttles way up there. Kogar will have E.J. O'Rourke just out front. 80 to the wall, just a touch. Here comes Logan Kogar. E.J. O'Rourke there as well. Caution comes out. E.J. O'Rourke, your race leader at the time of the caution. Bobby Wetzel involved. It was Mark Schrader there with a 9. These trucks have been very sensitive. We noticed that on yesterday. Barely got tapped there. 41 to the 80. Schildhouse, Brian Macklin, Justin Fuller, Robert Fryery the third. Caution comes out. Good boogly woogly. Thank you for the clip, Bunchy. You're on vacation. Hey, you could be on vacation anytime you want. Something went wrong, couldn't find the clip. Lagna. My baloney has a first name. All right, well, we got drivers coming to pit road. Brian Macklin, Brian Pinal, Tommy Ryan, Randy Yoakum. Bobby Wetzel is going to be staying out. Lucky Dog should be Ron Hollyfield. He's going to be back on the lead lap. Oh, man. Mr. Ranker, thank you for the like. Thank you, everybody, for being out there. I appreciate you. All right, 17 laps to go to be 16 this time by. 25 coming up pit road. Be lights off on the pace car. Macklin, and now Tommy Ryan, Randy Yoakum. E.J. O'Rourke able to edge here. Justin Fuller is going to be behind Kogar. We see some of the drivers were able to get to pit road a little quickly here. The number one pit box. Justin Fuller in a good spot. But Brian Macklin, your race leader, credit that guy points for laps led. He wants a win. He wants it. He wants it. Getting ready to do it real quick on the points. Jorgensen, Miles, Fuller, that was your top three. Brian Macklin could use a win right now. He's green. 99 to the back bumper. E.J. O'Rourke will have Schildhouse and Kogar behind him. 41, 3 wide on the inside. 99 to 21, 41. Oh, the 80 into the 20. Justin Fuller into the wall is saved by both drivers, and Joe Hudson goes around. Parked in front of the 6 of Stephen Harlow. Good Lord, Joe Hudson got tangled there. To take a look, they're up to speed. Joe gets out of the throttle because of what happened. There's a 5-1, 5-1, a little free. Joe Hudson was right there. Hold on real quick. The 23 on the restart here. Joe Hudson outside. I think he got a little free. 20 gave him a little bit of a bump. He's good. The 8 did not go. The 20 went back to the inside. 23 up to speed. 5-1. Out of hole. 23 out of the corner. 5-1 a little free. This is the next corner. The Kogar Netco to the 20. That slowed the 5-1 and the 8 up. And then the 36 of Glazer into the bottom of the 23. The 23 was just trying to be cautious there. Brian Macklin, your race leader, 14 laps to go. Schildhouse and Fuller, 8th and 9th right now. Fuller, most laps led. Trying to take over that points lead. Jorgensen Jr. in 34th. Being scored in 34th for the 88. Yeah, the link. Yeah, it's for whatever reason. Twitch is having Twitch things. Just saying. Twitch is doing Twitch things. I don't know what's going on. Why the thumbnails for the. Also, people can't. One of the things that they can't see. Let's see. Subscribe to earn drops. Get rewards by purchasing a gift subscription to my channel while they're live. And I don't know. They're Discord rewards. Get 3 bonus months of Discord Nitro. Cool. There you go, folks. 3 bonus months for Discord Nitro for 1 measly old sub. That's a good deal. It's like paying for 2 months and getting 1 free. That's a good deal. I mean, you don't have to sub to me. You can sub to anybody. That's a good deal. I mean, because I can't sub to myself, so I'm going to have to sub to somebody to get that deal. Yeah, you got to have drops enabled, though. All right, Brian Macklin on the inside. Brian Pinal, Tommy Ryan. Tommy Ryan inside of top 3. We do have 3 races left for this championship. And the points are getting all shaken up. Jorgensen came in with back-to-back wins. Justin Fuller, give it a 102. He's looking for it. Well, 13 laps to go. They're going, they're green. Bass. Oh, the 21 didn't go. Middle 4 wide, middle 3 wide here. 41 of E.J. O'Rourke. Justin Fuller trying to punch his way forward. They're getting dicey. Glazer just ahead. 5-1. There's Pinal. 8 of Randy Yoakum. The 6, middle 3 wide again. 8, 38, 6, stuck in a rock in a hard spot. 24 makes the corner. Brian Macklin to Tommy Ryan. Tommy Ryan on point. Kogar in tow. 11 laps to go. It'll be 10 this time by E.J. O'Rourke, Logan Kogar. Tommy Ryan making it work. Kogar to the inside. 99 ripping the bottom side. Bass fastest lap of the race at 24.11. 15 laps to go. 80 little free. 41 backing up the corner on the inside again. E.J. O'Rourke rolling. Oh no. I heard trucks going kaboom. Randy Yoakum, one of the drivers. We'll see it. 99 to the 41. 30 working. Randy Yoakum jumping a pit road real quick. This is what happened to Randy Yoakum. At the 91 of Wesley Donaldson on the inside. And then Randy wasn't all the way up against the wall where the 91 thought he was going to go. But Randy didn't do anything wrong there. Just ran hard. 41 looking to the inside. E.J. O'Rourke. Brian Macklin. Tommy Ryan. Logan Kogar. 8 laps to go. 41 to 30. 41 pulling to 31. 30 back to 30. Got side drafted there and some contact at the in the middle of the hole. That was crazy. Schildhouse to the outside of Kogar. Fuller trying to work his way back forward as well. The 20 trying to find himself a top 3. Has Tommy Ryan just ahead. 7 laps to go. The 30 working the wall. 15 lap pressure tires. For E.J. O'Rourke, Schildhouse, Ty Bass, Kogar. About middle 3 wide again. 37. Oh, baby. There's an 80, 20 on the bottom. Schildhouse trying to slide the corner. Oh, Kogar saves it back there. How do they save that? That was the 37. Good Lord. Schildhouse to second. E.J. O'Rourke, 6/10 of a second. 5 laps to go. Brian Macklin holding on as well. Here's what happened. Bass into the 80 there of Kogar, just a little bit. We'll get back to the racing in just a second. Gets right to the corner. Gets straight. Everybody gets straightened back out. That was crazy. Macklin to Fuller. Schildhouse doing all that he can right now. E.J. O'Rourke out front. Schildhouse second. Brian Macklin third. Troy Height came in a 102 as well. Chance for a top 5. Brian Macklin trying to clear, trying to get back to it, trying to find that top 3. Fuller up there. Going to be able to try to slide this corner. Fuller will clear. 46 on the bottom. 3 laps to go. Now 2 as E.J. O'Rourke leads by half a second. David Schildhouse having a better night. Fuller leading all those laps. But able to rebound to third. But E.J. O'Rourke will come around. 6/10 of a second difference. You'll see it. White flag waves. Final lap. WBD Diecast Truck Series. Rockingham. Some epic saves. Some untimely cautions and some straight up racing. E.J. O'Rourke singing around the outside one final time. E.J. O'Rourke coming in for a win. David Schildhouse will be second. Fuller will be third. And Brian Macklin will finish fourth. Troy Height fifth. As everybody showing the pace. Schildhouse and Fuller are having an epic race. All these drivers going up and doing their thing, man. Doing their thing. Race results. E.J. O'Rourke gets the win. David Schildhouse second. Justin Fuller third. Brian Macklin, Troy Height, your top 5. Tommy Ryan, Stephen Miles, Nick Silver, Chad Coleman, Logan Kogar, your top 10. Mr. Slavely finishes in 11th. Ty Bass in 12th. Harlow, Nelson Rivera, Bentley Glazer, Tyler Dalton, Wesley Donaldson, J.P. Phillips, Mark Schrader, Brian Pinal, your top 20. Down the rest of your race results. Bobby Wetzel, Ron Hollyfield, Brian Workman, Doug Sigmund, Joe Hudson, your top 25. Gerald Livingston, Jeff Ryan, Randy Yoakum, Robert Fryery III, then Eric Arnold in 30th. And Kevin Stone, Joey Jatina, Glenn Campbell, Jorgensen Jr., John Hickman Jr. out early, as well as Jorgensen Jr. EJ gets the win. "14 laps led." Gotta go back and look at that pass for the lead. Hold on. Go back to... Go back to where we were at there. Up a green flag. Give me a second. I want to show you this pass. It was insane. This was... There it is, right here. Well, right up into this corner. It gets, up and touches him. Just a touch. Able to send the corner. Newer tires. Brian Macklin still finished 4th. Even on 87 lap holder tires. It was crazy. It was crazy. It was a good race. I'm not even in Discord. Sorry, I'm not in Discord. My bad. I'm not in Discord. Oh, man. We'll talk to your race winner, EJ Aurora, coming home. Non-playoff win. That's pretty darn awesome. Get up there and shake some things out. Had a fast truck on the off cycle, able to work around. Just a lot of racing, a lot of different things happening tonight. Walk me through it. Congratulations.
Yeah, first off, I just want to apologize to Stephen Miles. I spun the tires there about halfway through the race and stacked him a couple guys up there, and he got in the back of me, so hopefully I didn't hurt his race too bad there. But yeah, this 41 units Toyota Tundra was fast. I felt real good tonight. I felt like I deserved to win. I didn't just luck into this one, and I felt real fast, and ripping the top was fun, and this thing was freaking fast.
The pass for the lead on Brian, man. You had to run him a little tight there. Did you expect contact? Because I didn't expect it at first, and then all of a sudden it was right there.
Well, I didn't mean to touch him, but I did just barely kind of give him a little wrap kiss. But I was just trying to kind of just make sure I had a good angle in the corner, because if I went in straight, let off early, and kind of hit the bumps right, and I can get back to gas to clear him. I didn't mean to kind of do it like that. I think I would have got him eventually, but I know how this happens. I wait a lap and yellow flag comes out, so it worked out.
It did. He finished 4th. He still had 15 lap older tires than what you guys had said. No, there was definitely momentum on that side, because these tires were not lasting very long tonight.
Yeah, honestly, I think the tires lasted pretty well. I don't know why guys were pitting on 40 and 50. I could have gone a lot longer than 60, 70. Well, until I was out of fuel, but the tires still felt good, man. And I started 8th. I drove up to Fuller there in the 2nd place, the first half of the race, and passing David Schildhouse and passing these guys, it's not an easy thing to do, and I was pretty pumped.
Yeah, it was. There was a lot less defensive driving inside the top 5 than I thought, except for Fuller. Of course, Fuller was holding on to that dang old lead like his life depended on it, which, to each his own. That's This is a track he had circled to get out here and race and try to win, of course. But there were some epic saves today. There was some contact. There was a little bit of everything tonight, and it was crazy to watch. I mean, crazy to watch. Like the Rockingham is a great racetrack. I love this racetrack. It's bumpy. It's got all the characteristics in the world, and it's one of the few tracks that we get to see highline dominance, and be able to hold on to it hold on to the highline defensive line for as long as we get to see it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's exciting that NASCAR is back at Rockingham Speedway. I mean, if you want tickets for next year, racerrock.com is where you want to head to. We got the Arc Menard Series, the Craftsman Truck Series, and the O'Reilly Auto Parts series is headed there next year, and it's going to be exciting for 2026. And this place is so much fun. You can run the bottom, you can run the middle, you can run the top. You can really run anywhere. And tire wear means a lot, and it's fun when it's kind of back in our hands a little bit.
That's the kind of driving I like, especially watching you guys, save it and save it. I mean, just watching how upset the truck could get, and then, finding corner exit and being able to back the corner. I mean, being able to back the corner up is all that we're asking for out of the trucks. I think across iRacing as a whole, being able to back the corner up and being able to drive to have a drive off that feels like you're actually planted and you can get free, or you could, you actually feel better. And I think when it comes to this track combination, this truck track combination, it's massive. I think this is one that iRacing just hits right on the head.
Absolutely, yeah, it's fun letting this scratch the truck hang out a little bit and run the wall. I got it a couple times. I didn't really hit it, but I brushed it, and it's fun to kind of put the thing on the limit there and put the right rear up against that safer barrier. And the runs off, center off. I mean, I was mowing people down and just pulling them. And it's fun to do. The bottom, I wasn't really a fan of the bottom. The top's where I wanted to be, like always, and it was fun.
It did. It was great. It was great. Great to watch. Great to call. Great to get out there and see it. And you're doing the thing, man. How about that? How about finding yourself a victory here at Rockingham and taking one away from those guys with the blue stripe, man?
Yeah, I mean, I just missed out in the playoffs, which is a shame because I had a good run last week, won tonight. So, but it is what it is. I don't mind playing the spoiler like Tony Stewart did in 2006, being a non-chase guy and winning some races. But these guys are really hard to beat. This is my first premier win in a while, I believe, and it's on a non-super speedway, so that's cool. And I don't feel like I really just kind of lucked into it. I ran, second pretty much that whole first run and beating guys like David Schildhouse, Macklin, and Fuller. Mark Jorgensen. I mean, these guys are really tough.
He did great. EJ, that nobody lucks into it. You put yourself in position to win. That's what happened, man.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, man. Give shout outs. This is a big old P1 tonight.
I'm gonna dedicate this win to my cat Snickers. We had to put her down a couple months ago, but and I still got my other cat Rusty here. I got to just thank everyone here at Units and Sherry Coble Enterprises, and Toyota Tundra was fast. Just you guys for broadcasting every week, and man, it's nice to win and win at this level. It's tough.
I mean, you guys are a lot higher level than I could think of being right now, and you guys keep showing it, and I love seeing it. EJ, congratulations. Budgie, my moderator, says congratulations as well. And brother, I appreciate you. We'll see you in 2 weeks. Happy Thanksgiving to you.
Yes, thank you. You too. Thank you.
That is EJ O'Rourke coming home in victory lane. What a killer night to him. David Schildhouse coming on P2. Duck, dodge, dive, dodgeball. That's what you and Fuller had to do at the tail end of this race. It's some incredible saves, and then coming in, maximizing on it, having to get some weird saves again. Some mistiming from some drivers on restarts, and man, oh man, the chaos. How's your heart doing? Is it good?
Brother, I'm 42 years old. I feel like I'm 82 after tonight. Man, oh man, the first half of this race was so calm and enjoyable, and like, all right, we're settling in. We got a long run thing going. This thing could go green the whole way like last week. That would be awesome. And then Mark wrecks himself off the 50's nose, and all hell breaks loose the rest of the race. I love Mark. I hate that happened to him. Just a chaotic second half of this race, I guess. Really Jekyll and Hyde nature of it. People get on different tire strategies, and people get impatient and feel like, you know, they didn't have a chance to pass people in that first run. Now they got a chance to pass people. It's the same old song and dance we usually see in sim racing. But man, I was just talking with Justin down there, and we were both sort of feeling relieved, thankful, lucky to have finished second and third tonight with everything that we dealt with. I mean, obviously he and I got together, and I wasn't even mad about it because he and I raced the hell out of each other very cleanly most of the time. And I know he didn't mean to get into me, and it was a cool looking save, I'm sure. But
Oh, it's amazing.
you know, yeah. And honestly, like looking back at it, I didn't realize how sideways I was at the time. I didn't realize how sideways I was. Now looking back, I was like, oh my God, I was pointing down pit road there for a sec. So, cool moment and great battle as it's been all year. And, you know, just recovering and trusting the tires. Oh, listen, man, I'm happy for EJ. An EJ O'Rourke win feeds generations. We're really happy about that. I was the top finishing playoff driver tonight, which I really needed after blowing it last week and being the second to last playoff driver at Texas. So I look at tonight as a really good recovery overall. We still got 3 races left. Talladega could shake up the whole playoff picture, as you know. But, God, man, I haven't had to work this hard for a P2 in a long time.
I mean, it's work. It is work with you guys racing each other as tightly and as defensively as we saw. When you took over the lead, you kind of had to play Fuller's playbook there, and it was an interesting thing because he was so good at wrapping the bottom, like, but you were so dang good of managing throttle off. And towards the end of that first run where it was green flag, your pace was lap traffic catching Justin, even though there was a couple of second gap there. It was manageable where things had leveled off, where you were starting to just inch, and I say inch forward, but you know, put a tenth here and there on making that relative. The long run on this truck tonight was good. I mean, it's still a top 3 truck.
Yeah, that's really what I was shooting for in practice was really understanding, you know, the run on the top versus run on the bottom, or understand how it impacted tire wear and sort of the pace you would have to run to not burn the right front off of it completely. We just sort of dealt with the same thing Monday night in the Cup Series race at, God, wherever the hell we were, Iowa, sorry. And it was a long green flag run, and people were melting right front tires, and I sort of set up for a long run in cooler track conditions as the track would rubber up and grip up. So I sort of took the same approach tonight and was happy with the long run pace there. But yeah, I mean, to your point, he was still 3 seconds out ahead of me after, you know, I got around Mark, or was getting to Mark and EJ there for second. So even if it went green the rest of the way, I probably wasn't going to catch him, even though I might have been a little faster. And that's just a product of where I qualified and how the start played out. But, you know, Justin's really good. We all know that. He's won a ton of races this season. He's fighting for this championship. And he's one of the guys that, you know, elevates my game all year long, right? Him, Mark, we've battled the hell out of each other literally all year between Xfinity and Truck and Cup. Those two have been there as my measuring stick every step of the way. And I appreciate that so much. Like, I'm a better sim racer for having raced here in SIM500 and raced against those guys. Specifically those two. They have made me get better this year to win races and being competitive. So I really appreciate that. We got 3 big races left. Still shooting for that Triple Crown, brother. I tell you, it's looking real good on the Cup side. We got 1 race left. We're plus 11 going to Homestead. It's looking good there. So I got to really figure this thing out. I haven't looked at the points yet, but the Triple Crown dream is still alive.
You are up 7 spots. You are 9 points behind Justin Fuller. That's where you're at. You're 4th in the standings. Fuller has a 5-point lead over Stephen Miles. Tommy is ahead of you by a point. And you are 9 points off in 4th. Mr. Macklin is behind you by 2.
We can work with that. You know, we came in minus 15. I said that's 4 points a race, right? With 4 races left, that's 4 points a race we got to make up. So we did a good job tonight. That's a big gain. Obviously, some other guys didn't finish as well as they did last week. The top 11 last week were all playoff drivers. Mm-hmm. So it's hard to contend with that. We definitely had a big shakeup tonight. Talladega next week could definitely shake things up for the final 2. I feel like I have to be within 5 points coming out of Talladega. If I'm within 5 points of the top spot with 2 races to go, we're feeling good.
I like the feeling good. I do. I know that Fuller was trying to put an exclamation point on this race today after talking to him last week. And of course, we'll talk about that here in a moment with him. But I mean, this is momentum. I mean, Jorge went down to 11th. This was a busier race this week than last week's too. So there was more points to lose this week.
Yeah, and a big field, 30-something trucks, 36 trucks, whatever we started here tonight. That's a huge field.
Yep.
So that's a lot more spots you can lose if things don't go right. I imagine we'll have a very big field next week at Talladega as well. So I'm telling you, man, circle next Wednesday night. Make sure you tune in because the entire championship picture could get turned on its head after Talladega. We could be talking about a very different playoff picture when we leave that big track in Alabama next Wednesday night. Even with 2 races to go, man, I'm excited about it. I love this format. I think it's great. I'm just ready to get there and see what happens, see who survives.
It's a chase. That's what it is. We're all chasing to that final lap, and it's gonna be interesting to see how that one definitely plays out. That'll be awesome. David, congratulations on the P2 tonight. Hard fought and some epic saves, man. Give a shout outs. This was fun.
I appreciate it. I got to correct myself. We race in 2 weeks, not next week because it is Thanksgiving. My apologies. Yep. So enjoy your Thanksgivings, everybody, Budgie Bird, and everyone else out there who supports. Enjoy your Thanksgivings. We will see you in 2 Wednesdays at Talladega. But a big thank you to Splash Go Graphics, of course, for the beautiful paint scheme on the truck. The purple and black and gold looking good at the rock as always. We love that. Big thank you to everyone at twitch.tv/Shieldhouse. The children cheering us on, man. They were on the edge of their seats tonight, Jason. They really didn't know what was going to happen in the second half of that race, if we were going to make it back. And they loved every minute of it. That move in 3 and 4, when I passed, who was it? The 30 and the 99. When I passed the 99 and the 30 in 3 and 4 to try and chase down EJ, they were up on their feet. I couldn't even believe what happened, but they loved it. So shout out to the children. Shout out to WBD Diecast Customs for supporting the league. And, of course, you, Signature Esports Network, for covering everything, man. I can't wait to go back and watch this, hear your calls of the battle with me and Fuller, the moments, all that. Really excited about it. Happy Thanksgiving. All the best to you and yours, man. We will see you in 2 weeks.
You too, David. Happy Thanksgiving to you. We'll see you at Talladega.
Thanks, sir.
That's Shieldhouse coming on P2 tonight. And last but not least, I know Wesley's there talking to him. We're going to bring him up. It's Mr. Justin Fuller. P3 tonight. And this one was circled, started, spit on, and you led the most laps. And all of a sudden, all stuff happened.
Yeah, a lot of stuff happened. I boned my qualifying lap, and I still ended up P2. But we took the lead immediately, and we just held on to it, and we just started inching away. Everybody was kind of driving really hard, and I was trying to run my pace right in front of them, and it wasn't working. So I had to run a little harder than I wanted to. I didn't want to give up the lead. But, yeah, that stings a little. I finished 3rd tonight, still good points tonight. But there's 5 points out there that I missed out on. So that's the unfortunate part. But we got the points lead. Tonight went a lot better than Monday night. I can tell you that. So at least I'm still in the hunt for this one. I'm not in the hunt for that one anymore. So, yeah, internet issues. Haven't had any internet issues all year. And hey, let's reset the internet in the middle of the night. That was great timing. But
that happened to Budgie too. She lives up near you, so so that happened to Budgie too, right around Monday. That's awful. I hate that for you.
Yeah, that sucks. You go all year and basically have nothing to show for it, but it's all good. I mean, you can't win them all. In my case, you can't win anything unless it's a truck series. So, yeah.
Well, I'm happy to see the duking it out you've been able to do here. How about those epic saves? I talked about Shieldhouse's save in front of you with all that chaos that was ensuing. You had to save it too because, boy, I mean, that was chaos. That made my heart palpitate. Let alone you guys inside the truck.
Yeah, it was. Man, what a mess those restarts were. There was just so many different tire strategies, and we'll just leave it at that. Just different tire strategies, and it was just a mess. David and I were racing really hard. We didn't want to let either one of us get out front. It's just so hard to pass.
Mhm.
I feel like if I could have got out in front of him, I probably would have pulled away again, but it doesn't matter. We had a lot of fun. I hated that I got into him there while we were racing. Got him sideways. Ultimately, it didn't really. I don't really think it affected anything tonight, so I'm just glad he saved it. And then at the end of the race there, I had a lot of left front damage. Truck was really tight, wouldn't turn, so I'm just happy to come away with a third, I guess. I mean, it kind of sucks, but it's hard to be mad at it.
Well, I'm not mad at it. I was looking at the points. I always check those immediately. 5 points above Stevens, so that's a close battle. And then, I mean, if I'm looking at the top 5, we're separated by 11 points. 3 races to go. And what David was talking about, and it kind of throw at you as well. Talladega can really throw a monkey wrench into some things, but this league does super speedway so well that that I don't know. I think the racing's just going to be just as hard and just as hard fought as this race and last week. And it's something to look forward to, I think.
Yeah, I mean, the tough part about it is anything can happen there, right? So anybody can win, and anything can happen. I mean, hell, anybody can win tonight. EJ got to win, so um, it's just the way it goes. Mark won last week, and now he's sitting 11th in points, 27 points back. Technically, he still ain't even out of it. We could all wreck at Talladega next week. He goes out and wins and gains all that points back. So it's I hate having a super speedway in the final round. I don't think it's a good measuring stick, but it is what it is. We all got the same thing to deal with. Basically, just kind of go there and make sure you survive, get the best finish you can get out of there, and move on to the last 2 real racetracks.
And then Iowa. I'm looking forward to Iowa. You could have flip flopped it if you had Iowa as your finale. That'd been great too.
Iowa is a great racetrack for me, whether it's the new one or the old one. So, fairly confident that I'll have a really good run there. Homestead is not a great track for me. I've said it thousands of times. So I need to have a points lead going into that race just to have a chance, unfortunately. So, but last year in the Truck Series, my computer decided to take a crap in the finale, so didn't even race in that. So I got two years in a row I've been taken out of a championship battle due to equipment failure of some sort. So that's been cool. But hopefully we can try and at least stay in it for this one. I had a hard time finding motivation after Monday to run tonight. So, but we ran really good, so I'm glad I did. It would have been really silly of me to not run this race, considering this is one of my favorite racetracks. But yeah, we'll just see if we can keep the momentum going here, and see if we can wrap up our 3rd Truck Series championship here at SIM500. It's going to be tough. It's not going to be easy. Steven, Tommy, David, Brian. I mean, Brian's really good at Iowa too, so it's going to be tough. It's I do think Talladega is going to be the one you got to come watch. That's going to be the one where whoever comes out on top there probably is going to have a good chance. That's my opinion anyway.
And we'll throw more at it. You got people that are working together and on teams trying to inch those points forward as well. That's massive. I mean, Brian, teammate, up 5 spots on the playoffs this week, and from last week to this week, that's a huge gain. So, but hey, you got at least 2 of those bonus points that you needed. Most laps led, and of course, leading a lap. It's massive. It's massive to see, and it was a good race. It was chaotic, and it didn't play out anywhere the way I thought it was going to. And then, everybody threw a surprise at me. So at least it was good in that regard. And maybe we get some better luck and no more internet issues or hardware issues for Mr. Fuller here.
That certainly would be nice.
All right, brother. Well, P3 tonight. I like it. I appreciate you as always. Give your shout outs, and we'll go on and see what happens in 2 weeks.
Yeah. Hey, thanks to you putting on the broadcast. I'll go back and pick through this tomorrow at work. Thanks to SIM500, the admins for what they do. Thanks to WBD Diecast for sponsoring the series. Thanks to everybody that watched. thanks to everybody in the race. That was a good race. It just kind of felt like kind of derailed there towards the end, unfortunately. Thanks to all my teammates at Aftermath Motorsports. Congrats to EJ on the win. He is a teammate of mine. I know he was really excited about that one. He did run up front all race long, so it's not like it's not like it just fell into his lap. But I'll make sure that he knows that he was not going to beat me if it was a straight up race. But anyway, thanks to Trey Edson for always keeping me looking good on the racetrack. I love this paint scheme. It's a great looking truck. I'm going to run to the end of the season. So yeah, we'll. The worst part about it is Talladega's next, and we got to sit and wait on it for 2 weeks and think about it. So that's the part that probably sucks the most out of all of it. But it's all right because we all got to do it.
I understand. Yeah, I gotta wait too. But hey, it's Thanksgiving next week and my birthday next week, so we're gonna knock all the milestones out and including our Justin. I have my 1,500th iRacing broadcast next week.
Man, that's a lot of broadcasts.
That is a lot of broadcasts. That is a lot of. That's a lot, and we're gonna keep going. Justin, good luck this week in any of the races you're in, and happy Thanksgiving to you, sir.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving to you, and happy birthday to you next week as well.
Appreciate it. That's Justin Fuller. He knocks it out of the park. P3 tonight. Would have been he's my pick to win. It was my pick to win, and I would have thought it. But hey, when your teammate can get a win and you can celebrate and be happy about it. EJ ran up there. I wouldn't say ran up there. He drove his way up there. Was able to do it. He ran some people close. There was some contact, but it's Rockingham and short track racing. And what's crazy about drivers being able to touch tonight is that they were able to touch and save. And if there was any contact, it was pretty incidental, other than, some corner exit issues that I saw when it comes to coming off pit road. And, you hate it for, I hate it happened with Jorgensen there, but that's a terrible place to be having to exit into a corner and then having to drive into the corner. I don't think he would have thought that Nick was going to be able to be there into that corner and that Nick was going to have to actually lift. And I thought Nick was going to actually have to lift there too. But that's you live to fight another day. They go off to Talladega in 2 weeks, and for Wednesday nights, folks, we won't see you until the following week. So it'll be December when I see you. All. So, yeah. So, as always, we appreciate WBD Diecast. We thank SIM500, other partner sponsors and affiliates. SIM500.com if you want to check out the schedule and what's going on with the league. Also, make sure you check out WBD Diecast on all his social media networks. Please check him out because he has got some cool things, I promise. Outside of that, marathon kicks back off in the morning. We're going to continue to do things like we do things. Yeah, it was a good race. Thank you, Budgie. Thank you very much. I think it was Monday you had those issues. Either way, I'm mistaken by the day, but I know that the Northeast was having some issues with internet here as of late. I know that we had some issues on Sunday night, going into Monday. So, those things happen. So we'll keep our eyes on the prize and keep moving forward. I mean, I'm even to the point now where we're about to do another complete full wipe and rebuild, and I've got to find a way to get a lot of things taken care of and just kind of manage here. So, yeah, folks, we love you. We appreciate you as always. We'll see you soon. Peace.